In this tutorial, we will explore how to properly add subtitles to our short film. In English, it's captions. In this case, we will be using the text tool. And we notice that it enables us to create subtitles from the transcript. Here in the subtitles section, we have transcriptions and graphics. And in this case, if I am working on a sequence that only has one short, it will only create the subtitles here because we have no other material. But if I had more than one short, let's say 10, it will create subtitles for all 10 because it processes them by sequence. In this case, if I wanted, for example, in these other clips, I must do it again by repeating these steps again. So let's click here to create subtitles from the transcription. And these are the preferences. And in the preferences, I can set, in this case, maximum length in characters. How many characters will appear in a single caption in a single subtitle? Because they are in boxes, they will. See here. I prefer to set it to 28 characters to avoid having too much text over the box. Some prefer less, almost like the term. In this case, let's try, I don't know, with 2028. Minimum duration in seconds. How long can one last? I take it to the minimum. And we put unique lines. We need to transcribe. It's currently analyzing the audio. Also, there are preferences for changing the language. But in this case, since we have the audio in English, we'll handle it in English. And there it creates the captions, right? So this is what I was saying. Each one we possess. It's different down here, not very noticeable. But I will, if you look closely, each of these are different captions and have more than one word for each cell. Well, in this case, because of the character count we set, if I want to add a style or select everything, double click on one selects, and by choosing a track style, whatever it is, I will adjust it here and center it. And the standard is generally 469. It's 469 right here. We can expand a little. Up to 93. I believed it was 92. For instance, this works well. What I need to consider is to avoid having 3 lines. In this case, there are 2, right? 1 word per line, or rather 1 word for each line, but not. I can possess 3. And here I can take out things I don't need, like commas generated by the transcription. If I don't require them, I'll substitute them. I choose here whoever is essentially empty, and I make it replace all, and I change the comma to nothing. Or the periods, in this case, I also don't use them because they might create more confusion than clarity. Being so direct with the message, let's remember that here we are not considering punctuation much, nor the pauses, nor anything like that. Well, this is obviously to taste, based on the content you produce. In short, this is roughly what it's about.